to be one of the craziest things you've ever heard. It's so shocking that a prosecutor compared it to something out of a horror movie. And so this news, it comes out of Waterbury, Connecticut, where police got a call about a house fire last month. When they arrived, they found 56-year-old Kimberly Sullivan, as well as her 32-year-old stepson, who has not been named. And while he was being treated for smoke inhalation, reportedly he revealed that the fire was no accident, with him telling first responders that he intentionally set it, and he simply explained, "I wanted my freedom." Right, and that because according to an affidavit, he told police that ever since he was 11 years old, he'd been locked inside an 8-by-9-foot storage room for 22 to 24 hours per day without heat or air conditioning. With him saying his parents secured both sides of the door with plywood and a lock and only let him out to do chores, and adding that the last time he ever left the house was with his father when he was 14 or 15 years old. And so as you might imagine with that story, when first responders found him, he looked rough. Or you had a prosecutor comparing him to a survivor of Auschwitz death camp, and for good reason. With the affidavit stating that while he was 5'9", he clocked in at just 68 pounds. With reports adding that his hair was matted, his teeth were rotten, his skin was dirty, as well as the man himself saying that he drank from the toilet because he only got 2 cups of water per day as well as 2 sandwiches. Right, all of this is, according to him, the threat of losing what few crumbs he was given and suffering longer lockdowns that deterred him from trying to escape. But apparently that changed last month because he reportedly got a hold of some printer paper, hand sanitizer, and an old lighter which he used to ignite the fire. And then as he and his stepmother fled the house, he reportedly fell to the ground and stayed there so firefighters would be forced to retrieve him, believing, quote, this was his only way out. And while, obviously we have to wait to see what all information comes in, looking at this situation, right, and this is where we get into the opinion section, he was 68 pounds at 5'9". You had officials at the press conference today saying throughout the years, it appears the locks used on the exterior of that room increased as time progressed and the victim got older and a bit stronger. With the police chief saying in 33 years in law enforcement, this is the worst treatment of humanity that I've ever witnessed. But follow to stay in the